What's up, ladies
Guess
and
who's
gentlemen?
back?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. Dylan from Dylan
I'm
Does Dumb
back.
is
I'm
back.
alive and beautiful. Fuck yes. How's everyone doing? All right. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking mess. I mean, shit, almost like 20 something episodes. But where the fuck have I been? Well, if I may indulge myself, and thanks to the wonderful co host and my boss, Mike, I've been in Germany. Well, not for a while. I went from September 10th all the way until October 3rd. And the reason why I've been kind of out of the game for a little while is because, well, I've been in a mental funk, and honestly, I just needed time to just recuperate, brain fog and shit. It's not fun. It's not fun
All
whatsoever. When is
right.
it ever?
What am I paying you for?
Exactly. It's money for nothing and my chicks for free.
Yeah, like
Dire
we got to
straits.
just I got to justify these paychecks, Dylan.
Well, I'm here now. I'm back wearing my good old fashioned jammies.
I'm docking your pay.
But yeah, well, there's a lot of fucking gaming news that's been happening as of late. From new
Yes.
handhelds coming out to all the way to like new games and also game delays. Rockstar. You know,
GTA 6.
Yeah. There's been a lot of fucking things that have been going on as of late. Like Silent Hill F came out. Silk Song is finally real as of September 4th. There's so much shit, man. But we only have
Uh-huh.
so much time for us to be able to properly nail this shit down.
Uh, well, and that leads me to this. Uh, if y'all didn't know this, the Media Mania podcast has a gaming division, and Dylan is supposed to be heading that up.
I am, yeah, but I'm gonna start working for my money, not for nothing, and I'll be starting to get back up. So if you're a content creator, if you're like a Reels artist, a Reels editor, or whatever, social media stuff for any streamers, hit me up on the GR8 Great Autismo 28442 or on Instagram at Dylan Does Dumb TTV. So if you're looking for work and if you're looking for things to do in the meantime, hit me up. I'm all yours, man.
Or if you can't get a hold of Dylan, make sure you hit up the Media Mania podcast on Instagram, Facebook,
Yep.
Twitter, YouTube. Just leave us a comment if you want to work with us, if you just
Hell
want
yeah,
to
man.
tell us how much you appreciate the show. Make sure you drop us a sub on YouTube, a follow on our social media. Like, we do this for y'all.
Yep, that's true. The power of the people, the will of the people, man. Gotta love it.
It's
So,
for the people, by the people.
yeah, absolutely. Let's start with one of the biggest things that really pissed me off this past week. Rockstar, man,
Yes.
what the fuck are you doing, man? Come on! You had
There,
one
there,
job.
there's some bullshit afoot.
Yeah, there's some bullshit afoot, Chooms. Come on. Like, they delayed it from this year to next year on May, and they delay
Mm-hmm.
it for another five. What is it? 6 months? Yeah, 6 fucking months. It's not even the
Yep.
19th this year. What the fuck? Not to mention, Rockstar's done some union busting bullshit. They fired 30 to 40 developers because they were gross conduct or whatever. But they were, based off what I'm hearing, the people that got fired were part of a union in the UK and some other place. I can't remember. Maybe Canada. I don't know. Like, oh my god,
I just
dude.
know I've been scrolling through the social media feeds, and I've just been seeing so many people are upset. Like, we're gonna have this before GTA 6. Like, we're gonna have this before like, they might as well just cancel GTA 6 and just keep working on stuff for GTA 5.
I want them to start working on Red Dead Online again, man. I literally know life the shit out of Red Dead Online. I'm still not quite like I'm not quite easy on Rockstar for pulling the plug on that pretty much.
Oh yeah, they abandoned Red Dead Online. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or at the very least, take a break from developing the GTA 6 and give us the fucking 60 FPS Red Dead Redemption 2 on
Hmm.
consoles. Like what
I
the
want
fuck?
a Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 2, like they did in the first Red
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, although there were, do you remember the Red Dead or the GTA 5 leaks from like a year ago or so?
I do.
They had some single player content for literally in the files. It was the whole open source was leaked. Everything is out there. It was supposed to be Liberty fucking City in GTA
Yep.
5. Could you imagine
Yep.
that? What the
I
fuck,
can.
Rockstar?
Yeah. And I know another
It's
game that keeps getting updates. A game that you're passionate about is World of Warcraft.
absolutely, man. I mean, there's a beta coming literally on the 11th this month for the upcoming expansion, Midnight. It's World of Warcraft
Yeah.
Midnight. It's going to be including all sorts of cool shit for anyone who pays like $90 or more, or even signs up for the beta to um to test out the expansion, test out the player housing, which I'm fucking hyped about as a role player, of course. And of course,
Yeah.
it looks beautiful. If I had shown you though what the upcoming capital city of the expansion, Silver Moon City, will look like, you would fucking love it, man. It's beautimous, beautimous.
Don't mind him, folks. He's just channeling his inner Beetlejuice.
Either that, or I'm just really living up to my alternative name of the Great Autismo.
That is true. Also, another game that was in the news in the last month or two was Call of Duty, because they did their
Oh yeah.
partnership. They did another partnership with WWE on their Call of Duty, not on the console version this time. This time it was on the mobile version, where you have
Uh,
Alexa Bliss and the Undertaker as the new skins for the new season.
I I mean, for a time, I remember like playing the shit out of Modern Warfare 2 from 2022. It was a
Mhm.
fun game, but unfortunately, the movement sweats had to bitch and moan, and then they had to bring back all the cheese bullshit in Modern Warfare 3,
Yeah.
or at least from 2023. And I'm just gonna. I've been more hyper fixated on Battlefield 6 as of late, man. That from the shit show that was 2042 all the way
Mhm.
to the amazing comeback that they've had with 6. That it's fucking great. If there is a game of the year award for, greatest comeback of the year for like a game franchise, I think Battlefield 6 should be among that.
Oh yeah.
you know
Speaking of games that flopped, like we were talking about it a few minutes ago, like games you were talking about 20 Battlefield 2042, and we were talking
hmm
about Rockstar delaying GTA 6 again.
hmm
It all if you go back to Cyberpunk 2077,
oh
like
yeah.
they hyped that game up for years and kept delaying it. It still came out just as the shits. It came out as the running shits.
Well, on the positive end, I mean, it's not like CD Projekt Red was like completely abandoning it. Completely abandoned it. They were actively patching and working on story stuff. They actually even made a DLC last year for it,
Yep.
and it
Hmm.
actually is in a much more playable state, and it's beautiful. I think the matter of lessons. I think corporations, especially game companies like Rockstar, Take Two, etc., the thing that they can learn from is, don't announce shit so far in advance if you're gonna have to delay it. Just announce it within like months to maybe a year in advance, and you should be golden. And also, don't overhype shit. That's the key factor as well.
Yeah. Like just with Rockstar with GTA 6, they've been like GTA 5 has been out since 2012, 2013. I was 13 when that game came out. I was 13.
I was 10 years old, man.
And
I didn't even
I,
play it until I didn't play it until the PS4, Xbox One era.
and I'll be 26 in 2020. It's coming out in November of 2026, so I'll be half when it comes out.
I will be it'll be 5 days from turning 23 by then, and it's like, oh my god.
And if it doesn't live up to the hype from them having to delay it and delay it and delay it and have all these years to
Mhm.
work on it, you're gonna see people at the Rockstar headquarters just like calling for heads.
I'll just say this: I've seen this popped up. They've been really hyping up GTA 6 since 2013. It's only been in development for like since after Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the thing.
Yeah,
And yet
well,
they still need to. Oh. Well, Mike is having a little bit of technical difficulties. Give him just a minute. So, I can tell you a bit about my trip to Germany. It was a really fun time, and so I grew up partially in Germany, and there's a lot of memories I've had from it's from the exact street I've lived on.
like I,
Oh, Mike's coming back.
like I was
Welcome back.
saying, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2025, about to be 2026. It's
Yeah, and it
still
hasn't had a modern console port.
and it's still not like if it's not going to come out to almost 2027
Yeah,
because November
it's ridiculous.
November 20 November 2026. That's basically less than like you still like basically at the end of 2026. It's supposed to come out in the middle of 2026.
Yeah, hi Zeusy. One of our co-hosts is here. It's Zeus, my dog.
So it's like
Goober.
what are we like? What is Rockstar like? It better play perfect. It better be perfect.
Yeah, it better be fucking spotless, or I'm just gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, especially for the price tag they're putting on. It's like it'd be like I heard just the standard version is going to be $100.
I wouldn't put it past them, but to be honest, if they ended up doing a rug pull on that price and just doing like 60 or 70 as usual, I'm like, oh shit, maybe it's not so bad. Juicy.
But if they keep it at the $100 price tag for the standard version, and I buy it, and it's not perfect, I'm taking it back the same damn day.
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I mean, we've been waiting for this for fucking years, almost like a decade or so.
It
And
has been a decade because
yeah,
2012, 2013, it's 2025. It's been over 10 years since GTA 5 came out.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, but development obviously hasn't started until after Red Dead. I've actually also been keeping track of like other CD Projekt Red games. Like I've heard that The Witcher 4 is not supposed to be releasing until 2027 at the earliest. And after that, there's going to be a second Cyberpunk game.
But still, if we were talking about Red Dead and all that, if GTA 6 sticks to this new date in November for 2026,
Mhm.
Red Dead Redemption 2 will have been out for 8 years.
Yeah, it's I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Zeusy doesn't get it either, do you, Zeusy? Zeusy?
No.
He's just looking at me. He's being a dork.
So
Zeusy.
let's get into a little bit of it. I don't want to go in. I want to try to keep it what we were going to talk about. Let's get a little bit of wrestling. Let's talk a little bit of wrestling from
Fuck yeah,
last night,
man.
from
Yeah,
SmackDown last night.
yeah.
The the one of the shortest matches. I'm gonna start off here. The shortest match of the night was the Julia Chelsea Green women's U.S. title match. That was a very short match. From what I read, it in 38 seconds.
Oh Jesus, I love Julia to death, but honestly, I think it's kind of a bit of a struggle. Where could she go from? She wasn't defending her title much. And I think it's a bad choice of booking for her, to be honest. Like she really Julia and other superstars need proper booking and not the same repetitive bullshit. You
Yeah,
know?
and from what I read, apparently I don't know how true it is. This is just from dirt sheets that I've read. Apparently, Julia rubbed someone backstage the wrong way, and they went to someone in creative or something, or someone in charge, and they had Julia have the title taken off of Julia.
Oh well, that's fucking politicking, I guess.
Now, now, ladies and gentlemen, don't take that as a fact from me. That is just from a dirt sheet, the dirt sheets that I've read, and we all know how reliable
Yeah.
dirt sheets are.
Yeah, like Sunrush WhatsApp. You
Yeah,
know,
Sean Ross Sapp, Uncle Dave, Dave
Dave
Meltzer,
is a fucking mark. Okay, he is an idiot. Who the
or
fuck
Uncle
take
Vince,
like
Vince
any?
Russo.
Oh god, don't even get me started on that motherfucker. Like here's the
He's
thing
back
with
in the
Dave Meltzer.
he's back in the wrestling business. He's back in the wrestling business.
Oh my fucking god!
He's back.
Di-
He is now a owner of Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? You're
No,
shitting
as
me?
he bought in.
I thought he was gonna get the fuck out and stay the fuck out like the mark he is.
Nope,
You're
he's back.
bullshitting me, man. Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
Ah,
The year
when are we?
2025 in wrestling, Vince Russo's back.
Mm. When are we stop gonna stop giving these stupid people platforms, huh? When?
Never,
Like that
because
exactly. We're
Vince Russo draws the crowd apparently.
yeah for himself, but I mean not for anyone else.
He's been
I
part
mean,
of WC. He's been a part of WCW, WWE, TNA, now Juggalo. He's been a part of 4 different promotions.
mhm.
One, two, three, four. And guess what?
Yeah, it's like
It's been the same case in each one he's been in. He doesn't stick
yeah
around.
he just books it to shit and completely abandons everything. I don't fucking
Mhm.
get it. You
And
know?
my problem with him being a part of JCW is one of my favorite current female indie wrestlers. She she just did a whole tour doing their shows for them.
Hmm.
The
Is this someone
Paige,
that we mentioned?
yes, it is Paige Collette, aka the Black Dahlia.
Hell yeah, man. Love me some Black Dahlia.
She's awesome.
I should be
I love her
careful.
story. I love her story. I don't know if y'all don't know her story. Go check out her Instagram, her Facebook. She has a disease called CRPS, and CRPS is like the most smallest touch can cause her pain. You can't touch her without her permission.
And she's still doing bumps and taking shots
Mm-hmm.
and everything. She is doing all of that with that disease, and it takes a lot of balls to do. I'll just say this: during my time in wrestling training, those bumps they are not easy to take whatsoever. You really need to be fucking careful because one wrong move, you're dead or something like that. You'll be
Okay.
hurt really badly. That's why I
Yeah.
might not step in the ring again because I might need to get surgery in my back, not just from the bumps, but from like okay, so a regular spine is kind of like this. Mine is kind of like this.
Yeah.
You know, I got really bad lordosis in my lower back, and it's like making me look fatter than I really am.
Yeah. And I want to change the subject from wrestling here. If y'all don't
Mhm.
know this about this podcast, Dylan was not the original planned co-host for this podcast.
Yeah.
J JJ's Toy Giants was JD from JJ's Toy Giants. Not to get
Mhm.
it confused with JD from Mayhem Media, who I used to be associated with, who I used to work with.
Mhm. Yeah, we don't talk about JD from Mayhem Media. He's let's not.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's move. But
Mhm.
back to what I'm saying, Dylan, he's been an amazing co-host, even though he disappears for months, misses
In
episodes.
fairness,
I'm
I
paying.
was waiting for you, but honestly, I hopefully I won't have another trip like that again.
I pay. What am I paying him for, ladies? I pay him, and
Woo! I'm
like,
sure they
but he
missed my
makes
laugh.
he makes the comic relief. He makes this show fun, and I couldn't ask. I wouldn't do this show without him.
That's fair. I mean, honestly, well, you kind of did,
Well,
but
yeah,
y-
but still, I tag you and like I was still tagging you and stuff on social
yeah,
media, and
yeah,
I I didn't like even when I just tag him and stuff on the social media page. He still shares it out, likes it,
yeah.
make sure we get eyes on our stuff, and I do it for him too.
Absolutely, man. I got
Like
friends in high and low places, and people, and a lot of people I know, and people who know me.
like if you don't know this about Dylan, he does stand up comedy. He does stand up comedy.
Yeah, but it's more of an amateur thing. And the thing is, it's more so. Um, sorry. It's more. I've yet to be booked anywhere. I need to wait until I can, get my life in hand. Because right
Yeah,
now I've been suffering from possibly astigmatism in my eyes,
yeah.
and I've been getting a lot of brain fog. So I'm hopefully going to get an appointment with that with an optometrist, and I'll be hopefully right as rain with whatever treatment they'll have to give me.
And another
So
thing, if you haven't checked out any of his streams yet, make sure you go check out Dylan Does Dumb Twitch streams. He mostly does World of Warcraft, but he puts his heart into it when he does his streams.
absolutely, man,
He tries to
absolutely,
make
and
them the
I
best. He makes them the best.
absolutely, man. No one does it like me. And honestly, I'm planning on starting to do variety streams as well, so I can do basically any single player games, any like other multiplayer games. The only thing is, I really don't like gaming at my PC, like what I'm using to be on here now.
Yeah,
I prefer
yeah,
like a handheld type of thing, and I think if I get what I want for my birthday or so, I will most definitely be able to stream on Twitch and whatnot. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I've been saving up for an ROG Xbox Ally X. I know people are giving it crap because oh the screen. Like I don't care about OLED, man. I love OLED. I mean, I think the idea of OLED is cool, but with someone that has vision problems like me, who basically has like four eyes to see,
yeah,
it really is kind of like plus my partner, my girlfriend, has gets headaches from like really bright things and like video games. She doesn't play video games whatsoever, but I want to have something
yeah,
that she can look over my shoulder, cuddle with me and just say like, "Hey, Dylan, what you doing?" All that stuff.
yeah. I get that. And with not only with the Media Mania Gaming, but when I was apart, I don't want to get too much into the detail here because I don't want to give them any more attention than what I should.
Hmm.
When I was with Mayhem Media under their
Hmm.
production company, I was doing some gaming content, and I will continue. It's not going to be the same name because it was called Mayhem Gaming, but with the media, we're going to be doing that with the Media Mania Gaming. And the
Hmm.
series I was doing a series on Assassin's Creed. It's called the Creed Chronicles. Now, and I do plan to continue doing that series. That is my series.
I'd
I
be
took
more
it
than
with
happy
me.
to do it with you, because some of those Assassin's Creed games are actually co-op, and I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind being able to join you because I think I still have a save for my Xbox One, for Assassin's Creed Unity, and
Yep,
I
it is
played
co-op.
that game to death. I got like I don't know if I 100% of it, but I managed to actually really I got like the sword from the Eden sword.
Yeah,
It was super fucking cool. It's OP too.
yeah. So if you're a gaming fan and you want to see some gaming content from the Media Maniac podcast, make sure you keep an eye on that. That is something that will be coming
Absolutely.
back, and it'll be coming back. It'll start picking up in a couple of weeks. So not
Mhm.
only will you see us have our guests back on, but you also start seeing more gaming content from us.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I can't fucking wait.
And eventually, me and
Uh-oh.
we were
Where's the
talking off
mic?
screen right before I'm here, saying right before me and Dylan went live with this episode, we were talking about it. Make sure uh, right now we are live on StreamYard to our YouTube page, but in the coming weeks and
Mhm.
maybe months, we will be upgrading our StreamYard plan to where we can go live to multiple places at once. And if
Absolutely,
that
man.
happens, make sure y'all check out the Media Mania podcast on Twitch, YouTube,
Hmm.
Kick, where and hopefully this is also in the plans for next year. Media Mania podcast will be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and anywhere you can get your podcast from.
Absolutely, man. Also, if you notice in the top left-hand corner, there's right above Mike's head, our face cam, there's a wonderful little QR code, and that is a link to our merch store. So please buy our stuff, and it will be really appreciated. Because
Yeah,
your money will help us continue growing our podcast and bringing all sorts of eyes all over the place. So please buy our shit.
yeah. All profits from merch sales go right back into production and making this podcast
Mhm.
better each and every week.
Absolutely,
Like right,
absolutely.
like right now, we're on the free plan, and we have very limited
Well,
stuff we can do with the free plan. But it's still
that's
like,
why we have this stupid looking fucking duck in the top right corner. By the way, that's
yep,
why.
yep. So when you have the free StreamYard, that the Power by StreamYard logo is in the right hand corner, and
Unfortunately, so, but I mean,
so
it's fine.
but this is us. Like we want, like this is our podcast. If you don't like our current product, yeah, quality of production, well, flip to the next stream.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's like,
And
also, I would be careful saying that. We don't want people to tune away. We need to make money, dude.
well, I'm just saying, if people don't like our quality, like, well, uh, and who we are, well, this is us. This is
Hmm.
like, uh,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't want to give too much attention to other companies anymore. But when I was with that other company, I was told who I can and can't work with on the podcast, who I can and can't have on, who I can and can't collab with. So
What the fuck
this,
kind of shit show are they running? My
uh,
God.
well, it's a very poorly run place. It's a construction company that it's a running joke. There was a running joke over there. They are a construction company, and apparently they're always under construction because they can't. They they take one step forward, they take 12 steps back.
Well, I guess one could say that here at Media Mania and Media Moguls Productions, we do not run a sloppy shop.
No, we don't. Okay, I see. I see where you went with that. All right. Yes, we don't run. We don't run a sloppy shop here. We keep
That we don't.
we try to keep it entertaining. We try to bring entertainment around.
Absolutely.
Whether
Absolutely.
that be whether that be with content, whether that's us interviewing a guest or
Hmm.
just wrestling content, sports content.
Hmm.
Like we strive to bring y'all the very best, and we try to keep y'all updated. That's why, like, you've seen
Yep.
us. If you've seen us on the social media the last couple of days, we've been just blasting out announcements and just breaking news
Yeah.
all over the place.
That's true. And I've
So,
also had a nifty little countdown on my Instagram called Oh Sweet Jesus. And it's a countdown until my 22nd birthday.
yeah, and
And
make sure y'all wish Dylan a happy birthday when that clock hits zero. Who knows what will
absolutely,
happen
man.
when it
November
does?
24th.
Who knows what
I
will
don't know
happen when
what's
that
going to
clock
happen with
hits
this
zero?
one. Yeah,
It might
nothing's
be
going to happen.
doomsday.
I'm
It
not
might be
going anywhere.
doomsday. It might be
Mm.
doomsday.
How funny. It would be a manifest of destiny. Wait, no, that's a
Yeah.
different thing.
Mm. Well, Dylan,
History class!
is there anything else you want to talk about?
Uh, I guess I can talk a little bit about my trip to Germany in
Yeah,
Europe.
how was your trip to Germany? Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh man, it was fucking beautiful, man. I was actually talking about it when you kind of disconnected for a moment to solve your technical difficulties. But oh shit, hold on, that's an alarm. It's a no worry. I actually had a really fun time because I didn't grow up in the cities like Berlin or Darmstadt or anywhere like that. I actually grew up in a smaller like regional village off like a couple hours away from Frankfurt
Yeah.
called Schlüchtern. It's a village in the southern regions of the state of Hesse in Germany. And I remember the exact street my grandmother currently lives. I'm not going to say it here because I'm not a fool, or I'm not an idiot. I'm a fool. And I even remember the same old Döner shop. Which, by the way, if you're ever in Schlüchtern, or if you're in the southern regions of Germany, please go to City Döner in off the corner of Fulterstrasse, or which is Fulter Street. It is a I'll just say it right here, and I don't care what people might say, like other fellow Europeans. City Döner is the best Döner in all of Europe. It's the best kebabs you'll ever find.
So,
That
did you get
sauce,
to
I'm
see
pretty sure. Hmm?
I was like, did you get to see a lot of the stuff in Germany, like historical sites?
The village I usually live in is basically, it used to be a massive medieval castle, so it's basically a living, breathing historical site in and of itself. I remember going to like a little, they don't have Goodwills over in Europe. They do
Mhm.
have like local like Goodwill like charity shops, and we
Yeah,
went there with my grandmother and my mom, and it was a really fun time. It was like, the people there are super gentle. I'm still brushing up on my German, but people understand what I'm trying to say. When
yeah.
I don't bullshit them. They either my German has gotten a lot better, or people are starting to learn English better.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe true. Two things could be true at the same time.
Did you see a lot of the? I don't know. Where you were in Germany. I don't know if there was a lot of stuff from World War II in that area, but did you see a lot of it when you were there?
Actually, yes, because I was actually in Pfungstadt at one point to visit my long gone grandfather, God rest his soul, and my grandmother pulled me to the side and showed me grave sites of people who fought in the resistance against the fascist uprisings in World War II. And the
Yeah.
thing is, those people were just kids, closer to my age, even younger than that. They were
Mhm.
just children, and it's quite disturbing that nowadays people don't understand the true meaning of never again.
I totally understand that, and I would love, like, I would love, and the other viewers of this podcast would love to see some of your photos that you took from your trip in Germany, just to
I would
show them some
love
of the
to
beautiful
share them.
sites.
Yeah, I'll have
You
to
have to
show
share
them
them
at
out on the
some
Media
point. I
Mania,
don't.
like you have to you have to make a story, like a slideshow,
Mhm.
share it out to the Media Mania podcast socials.
Yeah, I can make a Google slideshow or whatnot. I also went to Mallorca, which is an island off the coast of Barcelona in Spain. It's right near Ibiza and whatnot. And Mallorca was beautiful. They had so many like olive like plantations, and it was everything is so beautiful and so tasty in Mallorca too. I had plenty of paella too, or paella as people say it. But my uncle says paella because he's not used to Spanish like pronunciations. I kind of
Yeah.
am, so.
One of Speaking of Spain for a second, you were while you were away, I actually got to interview a wrestler on the independent scene that's based in Portugal.
Oh shit, nice. That's
Yeah,
that's fucking great, man.
you should have been here for that one. Yeah, I'm sure y'all would
I
have had
should
something
have
to talk
been,
about.
man. Yeah, I would have mentioned like, hey, I'm on the other side of your from your country off the coast on the other coast. It's like a coast
Yeah.
by coast variation and whatnot.
Well, I think this has been a very entertaining and very
Hmm.
awesome episode of Behind the Mania. Like, and
I agree.
if you haven't yet, this is make sure you go check the first couple episodes about Behind the Mania, because this, like, you'll see our regular episode where we're talking to a guest or actually like
Mhm.
going full speed with something, but this is just us showing y'all
Shooting the shit,
Michael.
shooting the shit, and
This is
just
Media Maverick. This is not the Media Maverick. This isn't Dylan. Like, Dylan's not doing this. Dylan does dumb TV stuff or the Great Autismo. This is just me, Michael, and Dylan. This
yeah,
isn't the
the Michael
characters
and
we
Dylan
play.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not like
this is
the
just us.
Yeah, I'm not. I can be cantankerous, yes, but honestly, I have fun, and yeah. So, all right. Is there anything
Like,
else you want to talk
this is
about,
just
Mike?
us. I was just saying. I was wrapping up.
Oh, sorry.
This is just us pulling back the curtain. This is just us pulling back the curtain a little bit, showing y'all us when we're just being us.
Yeah, just there's a reason the title is unplugged after all.
Mhm.
All
And so
right.
yeah,
Well.
if y'all enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you if you haven't yet, sub to the YouTube, sub to Dylan's YouTube and his Twitch. Give us a follow on our social medias. Like,
Yep.
if you go right now to that top left hand corner, I switched it around. We have two different QR codes. If you go to the one right now in the top left hand corner, it'll take you to the Mini Mania Podcast Instagram page. So make sure
Fire
you give it a
shit.
follow. Yeah, and yeah, And also now the QR code is switched again. If you go also make sure you go buy some Media Mania merch and some Dylan Does Dumb merch.
Support the
So
habit, man. Support the habit.
so until next time, I've been your host, Media Maverick Mike Weldon. I know because that's who we are. Like we're doing our thing, and this has been Dylan from Dylan Does Dumb. And make sure you're
See you around, Shooms. Missed y'all.
well, hold on. Let's see.
You can just edit it. It's fine.